You've probably heard the saying, failing to plan is planning to fail. The thought of leaving your job to start a new business can seem like a dream come true. You don't have people telling you what to do, you can wake up whenever you want, and you have the freedom to do the things that you actually want to do in life. On the other hand, dropping a stable income to launch your own company or business, it's risky and doesn't always lead to success. That's why in this video, I'll look at 10 ways to quit your job and make money by starting a completely new life. But if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any more of our weekly content to take you on that next step to financial freedom. Now let's get right into it. Number 1, find your passion. Quitting your present job before getting your company or business off the ground might seem like the best option, but honestly, it really isn't. The best way for you to get the wheels rolling safely and profitably is to grow your business while you are still working on your job. This will make your transition from an employee to an entrepreneur even smoother. You just can't jump headfirst into building your own brand or new venture if you have not done your research. You will need to know you have a product or a service that you know the ins and outs of, which is unique and above all, that will sell and give you a reliable source of income. Put it this way, your job is to learn everything about your product or service, know your audience, research your competitors, and find the right teams and know what your most profitable sales and marketing channels will be. Number 2, create a business plan. Once you have done your research, you need to put it on paper. By laying out a business plan before taking the plunge will be a crucial success driver. Your business plan will also be something you show to potential investors, partners, as well as other company stakeholders. Now, this typically involves an overview, a detailed summary, a business description, your objectives, vision, and mission statement. It can also include information about the market and industry, the business strategy you are going to follow, the team you will have, your marketing plan, as well as a financial plan with more detailed information. Number 3, get your funding. Before looking at funding for your own business, you will need to have your own personal finances in check. And if you quit with just a couple $100s in your pocket, with your rent and your insurance, and also your phone bill to pay, you may find it complicated to focus your efforts on your new business. And in addition to planning your own personal finances, you will also need to have a plan for your startup. You will usually have 3 options: one or multiple investors, your personal savings, or a grant or loan for your startup. Either way, you need to plan long before you quit your job, because if you can't get the capital to get started, your business will go down and you will be faced with very few options. Number 4, create the structure for your business. You need to have the structure for your startup business in place before you can quit your job, specifically your legal structure. There are many types of business entities. You could become a corporation, an LLC, a partnership, or even a sole proprietorship. Then it would help if you consider the operational duties, which is liability, all the taxes, and how to control everything that's required to run a professional business. Number 5, leverage your resources. Obviously, you do not want to spend money if you can avoid it. You need to look at the major resources that are currently available to you. For instance, you might have a friend who is a web developer. They could be able to give you special rates as well as work for you on a need-to-know basis. You should contact your friends or network on Facebook groups and on LinkedIn. These are people who have started their own business, and ask them if they know a marketing expert, a good accountant, and so on and so forth. Number 6, leave your job on a good note. Just think about it. Burning bridges and quitting your job without completing your 2 weeks notice, or gossiping around the office, not completing your final assignments, and also not training your replacement could be the worst decision of your life. Sure, you are leaving to start your own venture, but you cannot be sure that it will be a success or that your old company will never come in handy one day. You can indeed leave without burning any bridges, and you might even be able to cash in a favor one day, and your old employer might even send clients your way just by knowing that you are a trustworthy business person. Number 7, don't forget the smaller planning details. As an entrepreneur who's just starting out, it is quite easy to become the type of person that can see the big picture. And if you don't focus on the small details, you won't be able to mold the perfect company. Planning is critical, and little things such as choosing the right social media channels, as well as keeping up to date with emails, or even remembering to file your taxes are very important to your success. Number 8, choose your new office space wisely. When planning the day when you should quit your job, many people assume that they will work from home until their business has started its operations and they have a team backing them up in the background. Even though this could work in the short term, it's not a feasible option in the long run. So if you choose to work from home, you need to find a balance between your personal space and workspace. Working in bed on your computer every single day will lead you towards an unhealthy lifestyle, which potentially could have a domino effect on the progress your startup makes. Number 9, create a portfolio or resume. You might think that owning your own company means you'll never have to create another resume in your life, but I'm sorry to tell you that is completely wrong. Bulking up your resume and portfolio is a key driver when building your new business because you will need to prove to your teams, to your investors, and even clients that you are worth their money. You should always remember that starting a new business is going to be more challenging than you imagine. You are going to have to make the planning process your full-time job before you even see an actual income. With that being said, with the tips from this video, you can make it the best and most profitable adventure you have ever embarked on from both a professional and emotional point of view. Also keep in mind, taking a break helps your creativity and clears your mind from clutter. It would help if you had days off to return fresh and also take on your tasks. You can't always be working 24/7. Remember that being able to take your days off is one of the beneficial advantages of becoming an entrepreneur in the first place. You can have a routine designed by yourself, for yourself, and you should take your days off when you are too stressed and you can't think straight. Self-discipline might sound simple, however, practice takes ages, so I cannot stress enough, schedule downtime for yourself. Number 10, always remember why you quit. Never forget why you quit your job and started doing what you love. There will be many bad days that will make you regret your decision. However, don't let them dominate the reason why you took this decision. You already know your soul was not happy with what you were doing. Your new business venture is what you always wanted to do, so never forget that. If nothing works out, you can still go back to any job you want, but at least you would be left without regrets and constantly having that what if question in your head. You can start now and live without any regrets. Execution matters more than you thought, and now is the time to turn your dream into reality starting today. Remember that this is how it will go. Start small and grow big. Hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, but honestly, to understand what you really need to know about becoming an entrepreneur and actually living the life of your dreams, I highly suggest you watch this playlist right now to give you everything you must know to get started. So I'll see you in the next one.